Explorer, and today my buddy and I are exploring a huge abandoned, somewhat demolished paper mill. We've infiltrated. We actually had another site we wanted to go to, but we found out about this place thanks to the proper people, and we decided to go ahead and check it out because it's pretty close to the other site we wanted to go to. I'm sorry about the darkness, folks. It's gonna be tricky. We're trying to make sure that I don't think there's anybody here. But obviously we need to be very, very careful. This paper plant closed down, I believe, just before Hurricane Helene last year, and ended up becoming flooded. And so, of course, they had to abandon it. And apparently they're just now beginning to demolish it. We decided to come in and see if there was anything worth seeing. So far, I'm not terribly disappointed. It's going to be kind of a dark, janky explorer. Hey, look at this. It's the pot liquor shack. Spitting is unlawful, unsanitary, unhealthy, and dangerous. God bless America. We will prevail. I hope that's true. Dude, it's the rollers. Look at these things. Wow. Look at these massive rollers. The paper would have been spindled up through here as it was processed from pulp into paper. Probably. Yeah, that's water. Yeah, we're going to be on our mettle here today because, like I said, we don't know. I mean, this is an active demo site, and we're not like the most well hidden in the world. So we kind of want to do this quick and get out. We want to check everything out. We're looking for the turbines, which I'm sure we'll find. Look at this. We got massive control panels. Well, they're not that massive, but they're cool looking. Definitely want to thank proper people for their video. I mean, just in general, because they're an awesome channel. A lot of us know who the proper people are, so. Everything good?
Thought I heard footsteps. I could be being sketched out, but maybe hold the video for now.
I can turn it off for now if you want.
Until I figure out.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause this. We're still kind of in the discovery phase, so I'll be right back. Alright, folks. Not sure how long this is going to last, but we're trying to be decisive about what all these sounds are. We think we might be good, but we're not sure. I said I really want to capture this place, but obviously I don't want to be captured, you know? So I'm going to try to be a little more silent as we explore this place. paper mover. So freaky, but it's so cool. I don't know much about the production of paper. I can kind of guess what some of these equipments and stuff were. Control panel. All that noise we're hearing, it's water dripping. They got tarps. I think they're kind of abating the place. So, they have these tarps hung up in places as they do their demo work. This is cool. Turbine, I think. There's the rollers. I don't want to leave my friend alone too long. Never a good idea to split up in places like these. Or anywhere, when you're urban exploring. I'm sure a lot of this will be copy and paste as we go down the line. These massive rollers, these things are so cool. I've never seen anything like this. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video again. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. We're still going through the same building. Just looking, there's so much to see. Westinghouse Electricity. It's a company founded by Nikola Tesla. I kind of hate being repetitive, but I just think this is so fascinating. Even if I don't have a name for all of it. Sorry, I got the hiccups. In lieu of having a cigarette, which would be a horribly stupid idea in this environment, I'm chewing a nicotine pouch. So, anybody who's ever used those, it'll give you the hiccups. Oh wow, it really lightens up over here. Lockout, tag out devices. Yeah. If it weren't for that proper people video, what just happened to come up on my queue? Oh wow. We would have gone to another location, which we'll get to hopefully today, but we'll get there either way, And we did a lot of debating about whether or not is whether or not we didn't know how demoed it was. Which, as it turns out, is not very much. And coming in here, being in here right now, it was totally worth it. Paper plants can be, like a lot of industrial explorers, very, very dangerous because of all the chemicals used in the making of paper. So I got to be very careful. I should be wearing a mask. Unfortunately, I left it at home. But yeah, we're really glad we got to see this, especially knowing how close it was, and that it's slated for demolition. And if we wouldn't have been able to see this, we'd have been really pissed. Find out about it 2 months after it's gone. Yeah. Eyewash shower. I kind of want to just keep exploring, you know. These videos are hard to do. I mean, this place is so huge. And having a buddy with me, you know, is great. But, you know, of course, it's kind of hard. I got to pause a lot and stuff. And, you know, I kind of hate it because it makes me feel like I'm kind of going down on the quality for the video. But, you know, I feel like we're seeing a lot here. And I know my lovely fans will appreciate this. Yeah, I could be wrong on the date, but I believe this place closed down in the last like 4 or 5 years, maybe. And like I said at the beginning of the video, when Hurricane Helene hit, it devastated a lot of this part of the state, and this place was seriously flooded. Some parts hopefully we'll get to. You'll see the water might have got, I think it went up like 10, 15 feet. Ow. Oh, sorry guys. There's definitely a crackle glaze on the basement floor of mud. So any hopes that they did have of ever reopening this place wasn't going to happen. And of course, like I meant to do research. And trust me, proper people, I did watch your video and I did pay attention, but I kind of forgot everything. I'm not sure when this place opened up. I believe it was sometime in the 60s, maybe. Alright, folks. I'm going to go ahead and start doing another pick run in this area here. We're hoping to get to the power plant. So, I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, folkies. Let's go into the pot liquor shack. Check this out. I got some light on in here. This appears to be like a break room. It's got some monitors and stuff. Wow. Crane control, maybe? It's got a joystick. Pod, dear. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Looks French. You better get that robo working again. Yeah. Oh wow, look at this, guys. Battery powered clock. Still working. Tick, tick, tick. Yeah, here's 2023 calendar. Ford repair kit. That's not fair. I don't appreciate that. I drive a Ford, and it's a good car. Yeah. All right, people. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it again. All right, folks, I'm back. Still pretty much in the same building. We're finding all kinds of just stuff. This is great. Look at this. I found the tickler. Tickle, tickle. Look at these massive pipes. 4-ton. Some control panels over here. The tickler. That cracks me up. Like, what is that? That says pine. And then we have swing. Tickler likes to swing with some hardwood. Great. Even in a paper mill, I can find something dirty about it. Hardwood refiner. I wonder if this is like texturing. Swing, pine, and tickler refiner. Tickler control panel. And here's outside. We're up on the second floor. You can see. I can see the building I'm parked at. These trains are out here. You can see a lot of demolition has been done. Got some construction equipment over there. This is so cool. Never thought I'd be in a paper mill. And then I found some paper towels. Really fascinating. And y'all know I love my pipes and valves and all that stuff. We're really hoping to get to the turbines. I think we will. I think we know which building it is. Oh, look at that. Joe K. Stinks. Custom made. This is about where we came in, although we came upstairs somewhere. Oh God! Wow! Look at that. That's got. Yeah, that's a paper cutter. Like the tons of pressure that they put on that. Close up with the blade. They spit the paper out and they cut it. Tables. Another control panel. South dump basement is open and dump pump is disconnected. Oh. I keep seeing these hard hats everywhere. I kind of feel like, I mean, obviously, because it's a demo site in a factory, have all these hard hat area. Is that a pulp basin? Should put on the hard hat. And then if something happens, we can be like, we were wearing our hard hat. We were not just being wantonly irresponsible. a big hole in this wall. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and once again do my pick run. So I shall return, everybody. Folks. Alright, folks. We've gotten to another portion of the building. We've gone upstairs. And we're in this massive warehouse. That almost looks like a freight elevator. Dr. Blades. And they call me Dr. Blades. Okay. A lot of trash here. Clark Aiken. This might have been. Looks kind of like a break room or an office. I got this window. This is just over the American flag I showed you. I think I showed it to you. But it oversees the entire plant. Look at that. Pretty cool. A siren. Please do not mess up. Security uses as break room. Okay. Well, that answers some questions. Nothing beyond 2023. Yeah. That's a real good indicator that this place closed in. I got the hard wooden floors. I'm not sure where my buddy went. Oh, the designated smoking area. Stop for safety. Or at least I think on the Proper People video, I don't see signage here, but I think this was like a designated smoking area. That you can, you got the little ashtray here. Interesting. Okay, what do we got over here? Some machinery. Stuff I have no name for. Looks like a grabber claw. Or Santa's sleigh. Oh. Okay, trying to get my light on, guys. There we go. Whoa. Heavy duty. Look at the beams up here. The beams are really cool. They tried to put in, you know, a measure of aesthetic design. Clark Aiken. Oh. High voltage. We got a big crane over here. Big roll of product. 5 ton. Wonder how much that weighs. Big roll of paper. I know if it fell on you, it'd be the last thing to ever fall on you. It'd be a greasy stain in the memory. Wow. Too cool. I know I'm not going to be able to get this all. I might not be able to get all this in one video. But I kind of take a slow approach. I want to walk around and look at everything. I want to show you all everything I can. This takes up so much space. This factory. Cutter productivity. Appears to be another freight elevator. Huh. It gets more and more fascinating. I walk around. Like this. I guess some of these machines, the one we were walking by earlier, must have been maybe cutters. Just because of that board that said cutter productivity. This here, this looks like, is that a blade, I guess? Huh. It's so quiet. Just imagine how loud this place was when it was in operation. As I've seen a lot of signs about hearing protection required in this area. One of my subscribers, I believe it was native, had asked, I did mill, a spray cotton mill. And she said, I wonder what it was like to work there. And I told her, I said, well, I would assume it was very loud, very dangerous, very stuffy, a lot of physical labor. Which doesn't necessarily mean like in a negative way, obviously. Industry has its dangers, but it can be rewarding. Fueling America, fueling the world. Whether it's cotton or paper, we got a spiral staircase. I love spiral staircases. Wow, a little bit. Oh, I think that's a demo mark there. My buddy's light over there. Look at the staircase, everybody. Love me a spiral staircase. Caution, watch for moving. Does that actually say females? Oh no, it says vehicles. Okay. Target Hills. These might have been like admin offices or. Oh, hey.
Okay, so they're not demoing this part.
No.
She's saying where it says only floor.
Yeah.
This one we're taking out. Anyway, there's a room you're gonna see that too.
Really? Did you see the spiral staircase? I love spiral staircases. Okay, I'm gonna pause it, guys. Alright, he has guided me over to this room that looks like it has a light on. He says, there's no light on. Oh my god. Wow. This place is freaking freaking huge. It's amazing. They even have some signage over there. You see the big hook? They got the hook up. Don't worry, my viewers are used to my corny sense of humor.
I really don't think they are.
They're used to it. I didn't say they like it. Look at that. We got banter. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'll be right back.
Pulling a random paper bag in my mailbox.
All right, everybody. We've gone downstairs from the warehouse. You probably know pretty much where we are. I just found these little vehicles. Okay, sorry guys. Trying to get my light going. Look at that. I'm gonna kill this light though. He's got a great picture right there with that mask. Alright guys, hold on. We'll go ahead and come out here while he takes pictures. Wow. Yeah, we're at the bottom. We was just up there. Work safely today. Remember, somebody expects you home tonight. Got these little carts everywhere, I guess. It's kind of cool. We got a full-on forklift over there. Dang. Cushman. There's so many noises, like so much stuff. Water dripping and everything. This is like the really unnerving part of urban exploring. Even when you can kind of explain it away, you're still not 100% sure. I love the coloration of these control panels, the way they designed them. They're pretty cool. Spool starter, real control. It's like this sound. It's like that dome. Dome. It keeps happening. Get another computer with a joystick on it. Not a lock and tech, so yeah. Oh, more rollers. Another control panel. Another control panel. Wow. This is where they would have had all the thermocouples hooked up to boilers and whatnot. They got the alarm sirens on there. Beloy. Starch system alarms. Calendar pulper control panel. Thermocouple, thermocompressed steam. Wow. And here's our forklift.
undo the whole place.
Okay, do you think it was something? Oh my gosh. Alright, we're still back in that warehouse. I think my buddy's about to kill me because I said this area over here is definitely not a place you want to slip. And they put up a warning. See, don't want to slip. Because sometimes I hate exploring with you. I'm like, no, you don't. So I was like, yeah, I gotta put that in the video. We're just kind of looking at other. I got like little control for this roller here and some signage. It says feet wide. It's kind of blurry. Hold on, guys. There we go. Hopefully that's better. This is the back end of that machine we were drilling over earlier. See what's over here. We're probably going to go ahead and head to the power plant building. And I highly doubt that it's going to be in this particular video. I'm probably going to have to do a part 2 because, I mean, I got like 10 minutes left, if that. Oh. Hey. Big control panel. Look at that. Wow. Rotating dragon. This is one thing so bad is that, like, you go through a place and you just keep finding stuff and you're like, I don't think we're making it to our next destination today. But yeah, you keep finding stuff and then you find a little bit more and you find a little bit more. And, you know, it's too big to cover in just one trip or whatever, although we're going to do our best. Boy. Wow. It's like John Deere colors. Dude. Big ass control panel over here. You'll like this. Okay, I'm gonna pause it again, guys. Hey everybody, welcome back. We have found the control board, one of the big ones. And I'm showing you the tools and stuff here. Pegboard. We got this massive control board. And honestly, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video out here because we're trying to head to the power plant. So, like I said, every time we turn the corner, we find something else. Go over all these buttons and dials. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm battling the hiccups again. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, like Eddie Haskell. Come on, don't be a wet end. It made me think of that when I saw it. We keep finding stuff, but... And this phone, I love this phone. The old-timey, probably made in like the 1950s. The annunciator. Here's the alarm panel. Broke, additive dies. Some chemicals and stuff. Biocide. The refiners. If anybody has ever worked in a paper mill, maybe you know what this is. All this stuff means. I see pine and swing and hardwood, but I don't see the tickler. I have freshwater control. Party alarm reset. That one looks like it burned. Oh, test level. Something went wrong there. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there was really anything over here, guys, so. Not really. Alright, folks, I'm going to end this video out now. We got this little tiny break room thing, kitchenette. I want to thank y'all for watching. We're going to hopefully have a part 2 coming here in a second. This has been C4 Explorer and my buddy at an abandoned paper mill. So, of course, I thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your likes and your comments, your subscriptions, putting up with my dorky jokes. I will see y'all next time. So, everybody be safe out there. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.